which is going to be called Sales and Distribution Management, and another paper is Consumer Behavior. Okay, in this class, Sales and Distribution Management. So, what kind of topics we are having and what we are going to be discuss in this furthermore classes. So, knowingly, unknowingly, you have chosen that a very important subject called marketing because nowadays it is very easy to get jobs of the marketing domain. At the same time, apart from getting the job, you will be getting much more incentives also. If you are having enough caliber, if you are enough to manage the people, if you have confidence on your product, on your company, and then definitely you will be performing better way and you will be getting very good returns also. Now we'll look into the syllabus of the sales and distribution management. First chapter, full and full, we are talking about what is sales management, and the definition of sales management, sales research, forecasting, difference between sales management and distribution management, how you are going to set planning goals, and how you are going to be diagnosed this is the right market for me to sell my products. When it comes to the second chapter, we are going to be deal on that sales organization. Now here we are thinking about that what is the need of to encourage by the sales because current trend everybody is talking about marketing, but even though why we are talking on the sales organizations and how you need to frame the organizational structure of the sales department, what kind of roles and responsibilities are having each and every person who are all involved in the sales and distribution department. We are going to specify that what kind of characteristics or the features are to be required for the salesman when they are entering into the market or to sale of their products. Third chapter, we are talking on the sales force development. So in the sales force development means what kind of sales we are doing, to whom we need to be recruit, what kind of qualifications are required, like a job description, specifications, and we are also seeing what kind of training we need to give for the employee for the first time entering into the job, and what kind of compensation like salary and perks and other incentives. All these things we are discussing in the chapter 3. When it comes to the chapter 4, we are talking on the sales force performance. Earlier we developed it, and now after we develop, we need to see the results with the help of the performance of the people, like the salesmen how they are doing sales activity, and because of the sales people, what is the profit we are earning, and what is the turnover of the salesperson. So how many types of calls or sales techniques are following by the each and every salesman. So what is meant by personal selling and how effectively you are doing a productivity sales, and those are the aspects we are having in the chapter 4. And the last chapter, which is going to be deal on that, after you are doing all this sales activity, ultimately a finished product we need to be distribute to the end user. For that, what kind of distribution channel we should be required, what kind of logistics operations we need to be maintained, to whom we need to be approached, whether we are having any kind of logistics operations, do we approach anybody else, or what kind of best methods we can able to follow, like these kind of things we are having in the chapter 5. Now anyway, we'll start with the session for the day. So in this class I would like to just give a brief introduction about the topic. Now, what is Sales and distribution management. Why we need to study the subject of sales and distribution management? Many times, many people, they would have went to the market, they would have bought n number of products. Each and every product, it will be have different nature. Somebody may say like this is perishable product, consumer durable product, non-durable product, industry product, specified products, whatever it is. All these products are we are buying through the tail shops. We are not at all having any kind of direct contact with the producers or the manufacturers to buy products from them. So usually what they will do, they will appoint wholesaler, retailers, if at all required any kind of agents. Finally, they will be introducing of the products in the market. So being salesman, sorry, being a consumer, what you supposed to do? You need to be choose right product which is going to be very appropriate or suitable to you. You need to be identify, you need to be start use. If you are not using any kind of product, what will happen? It cannot able to fulfill your basic needs. So what we supposed to do? We need to buy the products. For that, how the sales management will be more effective? Nowadays what it was happening is the companies are just a minute. Thank you. Hansa Guhan, you raised your hand. May I know what is the reason?
Sir, no, sir, nothing.
Okay. So nowadays, what it was happened is it has been changed. Now people are coming in front of your home and they are showing the demonstration about the product and they are explaining to you. If you are required any guarantee warranty, also they are giving to you. If you want to contact them, they are giving you toll free number and mail IDs and the manufacturing addresses also. If you are comfortable or okay with the product, you can buy. Otherwise, you can just say to them, I don't want anything, just go away. Now, this is a regular phenomena of the sales management. Now, we'll see according to the syllabus. Sales management is defined as the planning, directing, controlling, personal selling. Generally, this planning, directing, controlling, and some more components will be called as functions of the management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, coordination, reporting, and budgeting. Now, each and every department also they will have their own planning, own directions, own control on their expenditures or by the human resources. Now, once your department related, if you know about the vision, goals, targets, and then a relatively suitable person you are going to appointing as a sales manager. So, as a right sales manager, what he will do is like, what is our directions, what we are going to be achieved. Accordingly, that they will be recruit the right employee. Yes, he is the right employee for me to select to continue in my organization. So once recruitment goes out, I'm going to select the right person. Sometime what will happen? He is not exactly right person to me, but if I do some sort of training or some sort of boost up, then definitely this candidate will be helpful for to develop or to achieve my complete planning. So relatively, whoever is preparing the planning, they need to be understand. Not only to recruit, not only to select, not only to equipping to them by help of the training, but also what they will do, they will give the routing, directions, how you need to be work. First, usually in companies, what they will do is like, first they will give you missions or the kind of work they will assign to you. They will wait for 1 month or 2 months. They will see what is your style of work. Because of your style of work, productivity has been increased. Because of your style of work, sales increased, profits are also increased. They will appreciate you. If in case your style of selling is not up to the mark, and moreover, companies are also getting losses. By the time, what companies will do is they will call you and they will give you training program. So whatever you are doing the training program, that is not up to the mark. So we need to give you a special training so that you will be equip yourself and you will be getting best performance in the market. For that, they will appoint a special trainer for you. They will pay for you, they will pay for your trainer, or you can call it as a supervisor, and they will pay for both of you. Why? They want to motivate you to encourage by the more and more sales. So the whole subject in a single slide, what I want to tell you is like, the sales and marketing department or sales and distribution department, they have their own planning, directions, controls. According to their planning, they will select the right candidate, they will give the proper training, they will give you proper salary for achieving of the sales force. And this is in a single slide I would like to tell to you. And the second concept, which is going to be focusing on the subject after the sales management, which is going to be called as distribution management. So what is distribution management and how this distribution management will be worked out? And this distribution management, after completion of the sales management task, this will be taking place. But nowadays, what it was happening is distribution is first priority. Earlier, what will happen? I will talk to the people. I will talk with the product related price, quality, quantity, designs, colors. If everything is okay, then I will give you an order. Okay, please deliver the product to my home. Now, the situation has been changed. They are checking whether these products are eligible to deliver in my location or not. I don't know how many of you checked this Amazon, Flipkart, or recently introduced by JioMart. So first, what they are asking is, whenever you open the app, they will be asking you type your local area pin code, because once you type the pin code and pin code related, in the particular location related, what kind of products they are going to be delivered will be screened. I hope we don't have any problem with the Amazon, Flipkart, because uh, throughout the India they are having by the network. But in the recent market, JioMart, I don't know how many of you heard that Tata Click. So new companies are also entering into the market. So these companies are having very limited distribution areas. So what they are doing is, first they are asking you enter your local area pin code. So once you enter local area pin code, now relatively they were indicating like these are the products only eligible to deliver the particular location. So present days, the distribution also playing knowingly, unknowingly as an important role. So what are the products you are eligible? From there you are going to select the best. This is also one of the idea of the management, because frequently our executives are moving in that location. For the sake of you, I cannot able to deliver the products more than 100 kilometers far away or 150 kilometers far away. I cannot able to deliver because the distribution charges are will be very high. So within the limits, if you see like Zomato or the Swiggy, these people they won't ask within Chennai. You can place your order anywhere. They are free to deliver because everywhere the hotels are available, everywhere the restaurants are available, every place they are moving in frequently, so that they don't have any problem. But certain issues are facing by the companies because of these things. So when you are adopting distribution marketing strategies, you need to understand about by the financial aspects, and as well as you need to be understand the long run connectivity of the companies. Even once upon a time, the Amazon and Flipkart companies are also certain areas they don't have distribution. Very, very limited areas only they are having the distribution. So frequently people are typing the pin code. This location we require this kind of products. So they are noting all these points. Okay, these areas also per day we are getting 25 to 30 orders, but we don't have delivery point over there. So they are slowly extending their distribution network. So ultimately, they are covering by the all over the globe. So initially, they have entering into the market. So slowly, also they will be capturing by the whole market by with the help of strong distribution management system. Now we are going to see that in simple the difference between sales and distribution. Sales where which is going to be deal or talking about products and commodities, or by the services where we are exchanging the product goods. I'm giving you 1,000 rupees and 1,000 rupees worth of products I am receiving. 500 rupees I'm giving and relatively I'm receiving the services from you. So not more than on that, not less than on that. If it is more than on that, companies won't be accepted. If it is less than on that, buyer will not be accepted, because nowadays the Indian buyers are very clever. They are expecting by buying one product, what is the offer, what is the reward, what is the benefit or extra benefit I'm going to get. They are asking the salesman because they are expecting more by paying less amount. When it comes to the distribution, which is going to be deal and talking on that end consumer business, whatever product or services you have seen in the website or explained by one of our sales executive, you are convinced and then you are booking your order. So what delivery boy will do? Distribution activity only. Finally, he will come to your home. He will deliver the product. Whether it is a cash on delivery, he will get cash from you. If it is prepayment, they will deliver it and they will go away. So distribution will be deal and talk on that only the end consumer businesses. Are they happy or not? Because of the delivery, sometimes what will happen, products will be damaged. Is there any that kind of damages? No. Then it is no problem. They will be happy. If in case having any kind of damages, and then definitely they will be raise the question. I hope you are aware on that. Nowadays, everybody is buying products through online. Whenever you are buying the product, you can see the product image. You can see the dimensions of the product. You can see the price, product related specifications. If it is not suitable or not set for you, you can return the product within a week or within 10 days. Amount will be refunded or else replacing of the another product. So what I would like to tell you is focusing on distribution. Distribution is only to deliver of the products. They never talk about product related specification. Are you Ashok Kumar? Yes. Have you ordered this product? Yes. May I know the OTP number? Yes. And then they will deliver the product. They won't talk about what is the product inside of the quality, quantity, design. They are least bothered because that is not the duty of them. Now in the distribution also, again we are having two types. One is producer to consumer, which is going to be simply called as direct distribution. Second one will be called as indirect distribution. So where we don't have any kind of direct contact with the producers or by the manufacturers. It will be involving of n number of intermediaries. We may call it as wholesaler, agents, retailers, or if you add any kind of logistics people, and finally which is going to reach to the end consumers. So in this way the product will move from one person to another person. Next topic, we are talking on the importance of the sales management. So what is sales management and how this sales management is so important to us. I already told you many times, the sales department is one of the important department where they will have a direct contact with the outside market when compared to any other department. Production department within factory only will be there. HR department, employees will be working within the organization only. Stores department or inventory department. So everybody is working, but this marketing department will be directly interact with the wholesalers. They may ask the people. So is there people are happy with our products, or they are giving any negative feedback? They are not happy with the quality. They are not happy with the packing. They are requesting any to decrease the prices of the product. So what is the feedback of the people? Nowadays, even if you are buying a product in online also, they are giving 5 stars. After purchasing your product, they are asking you, sir, give me your feedback. 3 stars means not bad, not good, moderate. 4 means good, okay. 5 means extreme. If you are giving one red color, down again one dialog box will come. Feedback you need to be right. Why you are not happy with our product? Because they want to know the feedback of the people and relatively they will be do the changes. Most of the people are giving same kind of complaint. That means definitely this kind of features or this is not at all required by the our buyers. Then why should we maintain? Don't maintain it. Stop it. So these kind of guidelines or inputs also continuously will be getting by the sales and marketing department because they are continuously monitoring about the performances. Sometimes what will happen, the companies, uh, company executives, they were sitting very next to the sales where it is going to be happen. For example, uh, Amul company. Amul company is very popular in ice creams or by any other cold products. So sales executives, what they will do, they will be standing very next to the customers. So customer will be asking, I need a chocolate ice cream. Now, whoever selling the ice cream, they will say like, sir, Choco Bar is really good, or new products, new flavors has come. Can you please try it? Definitely, he will say like, okay, give me. Otherwise, he may say like, no, I don't want. Then immediately these people will say like, why? They will tell that their reasons. All these reasons will be monitored or observed by the salespeople because they want to note down all these points and relatively they want to do the changes so that only their company sales will be increased, because the company was established only for the sake of you only. If you are not happy, then what is the use of the company? And we have to follow that the rules and guidelines which was given by the government of India. According to these policies, whether we are following or not, that also we need to do self evaluation. Not only like that, we need to keep an eye on the competitors. If you talk on that milk, heritage curd, heritage products, Arogya, Avin, Tirumala, so they will be observing the retailers. So which company milk packets are having high rate of sales? Why? What is the situation over there? What is the liking power of the competitors? And recently, one of my student has done the survey on consumer perception on Avin milk. So in that research, I hope you are aware about the Avin milk, which is going to have different colors: blue color, green color, maroon color, and etc. etc. In his survey, he found that most of the people or buyers are preferred to buy blue color. So fat levels will be very very low. Price also very cheap at 20 rupees. He got some sort of comments also. Do you know what is the price of Avin blue color packet? Any guess?
30 to 35, I think.
Sorry?
30 to 35.
Half lit, half liter Avin blue packet. Half liter is MRP price is 20 rupees. But these people are charging 22, 23 also.
Sorry.
If you ask those people, they are saying like we are going to keep in fridge. So who will spend refrigerator charges? Again, the buyer has to pay. But here the argument is buyer is going to the milk booth by morning 5:30, 6 o'clock. Morning 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock only they are going to be delivered. The distribution vans. But even though for that they are charging extra 2 rupees. So all these points will be getting by the sales executives by observing. Because sometimes people they won't tell, but by observing these things, what is the MRP price and what you are charging, why extra you are charging. But they are keeping all the milk packets very close to the main road only. But even though for that they are charging extra money, they are not at all keeping in the refrigerator also. So in many aspects we'll be comparing and we are going to be observing. Whatever you are having observation, you need to be immediately informed to the superiors. Then only your sales will be increased. Otherwise, your company is going to be closed. Because you are having certain goals. You want to prove that Avin company is the best company in Tamil Nadu. In that case, these kind of allegations, these kind of problems, you need to be cut short in the root level itself. Then only you will be have a strong monitoring mechanism. Okay, next one. What kind of skills to be required for the sales executives? This is a common question. Even if you go for the university examination also, or if you go for real-time life as a sales executive, definitely you will be facing this issue. You are a salesman, so what kind of skills you need to be equipped? Because you have chosen the marketing as a specialization. You never ever feel that shy. You should not hide anything. You should be very, very clear about what kind of product you are selling, and product related A to Z knowledge you should be wide. Some people they will have off knowledge. about the product, and they will be go to the market, they will give misrepresentation, sometimes miscommunication also they will give it to the public. Then ultimately what will happen? People will have a negative opinion on the company. Now we'll see what kind of skills are to be required. First one, conceptual skills. Conceptual skills means whatever the topic you are speaking, whatever the context you are talking, and the context or the topic related, you should know about full information. For example, I'm handling the subject called Sales and Distribution Management. I have begun my class with this syllabus. Now, once I have come across by the syllabus, I have noticed that what are the points I need to be discussed in the whole syllabus. And relatively, I have prepared around 157 slides. Now, in this syllabus, whenever you are having any doubts, it is a responsibility of me to answer. If I have half knowledge, when you are asking the questions, I'm not in a position to answer, or I'm giving that misrepresentation, then ultimately you will be getting negative opinion. But when it comes to the real life, when you are dealing with your product or by the services, if you are giving a negative representation, it is whole negative mark of your company. So sales executives are, they should know very clear about what is the product you are dealing with. Particular person like he or she should be known. Second one, people skill. I hope you are not aware, but you would have come across many retail shops, outlets, whenever you are entering in your front or back or somewhere, you would have seen that wife and husband, parents with the kids. Immediately, the sales executives, what they will do, they will touch their heads. Hi, baby, how are you? What's your name? So, which school you are studying? So, they will give a chocolate, a biscuit packet, something else. Now, after that, what will happen? Sales executives are smoothly, they will handle with the parents. Please come, sir. What kind of car you are required? So, Audi is available, bench car is available. So, multiple specialty cars are available. What kind of car you are going to be required? Or what kind of gold ornament you are going to buy? So, these all are people managing skills because you don't know who are they. They also don't know who are you. They want only product. Now, once you are one to one, whenever you have an eye to eyeball contact, generally in the very beginning of the semester, we will be having an activity called ice break. So first 3 days, 4 days will be having full of games and activities so that students will have one-to-one interaction. So their fear will be very, very less or low so that they will be easily interact with one to another or with the senior students also. So here are the same situation. So one to another, they don't have any interaction, but people are slowly, they're talking with them. So once they interact with the friendly nature, and then they will start to talk about the business goals. So people managing skills also should be equipped by the sales executives. Next, third one, technical skills. So technical skills means whatever product you are handling, product related A to Z information you should be known. For example, I'm selling this laptop. I'm sitting in the Dell showroom. So if you are asking that I required a laptop, so what I supposed to do is I need to explain, sir, this is the capacity of the hard disk 500 GB, RAM capacity 6 GB, Windows 10, and inside you will be having Intel graphic card, battery capacity 48 volts. So i3 note. So by explaining all these aspects, if in case people are required any other features or adding by the something more else, you need to be explained to them. That means product related, you should be required a strong communication skills. Product related, you don't know anything. Sir, this is good laptop. Sir, see, the screen is good. Keys are very, very smooth. Buy this one. They won't buy because they know very well for what purpose they are using laptop. So you need to be explained to them what kind of laptop is really suitable for them. Sometimes what will happen, they themselves will come up with the specified features. I need a brown color panel laptop which is going to be containing 12 GB RAM, 2 TB hard disk, i5 or some other generation. The price should be 25 to 30,000. With this quotation, can you just show your laptops? So if you want to show, you should have an adequate knowledge about the product. So technical aspects are to be required. And the fourth one is decision skills. So most of the sales executives, what they will do is they will never ever reveal exact facts of the particular product. All the time, they will try to quote by the higher prices, higher features of the product. When it comes to the negotiation or by the bargaining, by the time only they will show their decision aspects. So this laptop is available in the market for 57,000. Yesterday only we opened our showroom, or you are our regular customer. Without I'm talking to my boss, I can able to give it to you for 45,000. So you yourself has taken the decision. So because your boss has given you the average price of to sell by the particular product, and relatively to whom you are talking, what is his financial stamina, for what purpose is going to buy, you need to be assassinate. When you are talking with the people, you need to be understand about to whom we are talking, what is the require of the product, and relatively you need to be take appropriate decision on the product. Then next, sales executives are all the time, they should know about competitors' products. What competitors are doing in selling of their product. They are giving advertisement about their product with the help of Virat Kohli. Then I will select Dhoni. They are giving advertisement with the help of Priyanka Chopra. Then I need to select somebody else. So all the time we need to see the betterment of what they are doing, and then only you will able to manage by your customers. Otherwise, you cannot able to manage. You cannot able to tackle them. Next, monitoring the performance. So in simply the performance means which is going to be deal about profits, sales. We're talking about the turnover. We're talking about number of stalls where you are installed for encouragement of your businesses. That also has to taken care of by the sales executives. So whenever you are appointing the sales executives, you should be very, very clear. They should be able enough to handle by the any kind of issues. Next, seventh point, ability to lead and motivate others. Sales executives, you should not do only by your duties, but also that you should be in a position to handle by the other people issues also. Your colleague is unable to tackle by the one customer. How you need to influence to them? They need to see you. They will be learn how in practically you are managing the people. You need to give training. The training is not sufficient for the particular employee. Give more training to them or different way of training, or place them in sales department in somewhere else. So we need to be understand about by the all these aspects. Good organizations and good planning skills. We are highly reputed institution in Indian market. When you say that ICICI, which is known by in India each and everyone, if I start a business called ICICI Bank, people will trust me. ICICI Life Insurance, people will trust me. So whatever business I'm going to be start, they are going to believe me because the organization is having n number of varieties. They are well established. They are having a strong motive planning all over the country. So your organization also will be playing an important role of development of your institution. Next, capabilities of control and administration. Before we are selecting a sales executives, we must be know that he is enough to handle by the issues or not. Yes, he will able to manage it. In that case, in that case, why we have to offer to him by the sales executive, sales supervisor, or the same sales executive we are giving you one territory and you are specially trained. So at that time we are giving you 5 territories or 5 geographical locations. You need to be managed. You need to encourage by the more sales. So based on the capacity of the candidate, based on the administrative feasibility also, we need to distribute of the work. Next, full understanding of the implications and finances. Whenever you are doing any important aspects for implementing and development of your sales development, and relatively you need to be understand what is the amount you are spending for the sales management and relative proportion, are you getting more benefits or not. I already given an example like advertisement which was given by Virat Kohli. Now we are paying 2 crores or 1 crores to him. Recently I have seen uh, Virat Kohli is having Instagram account. In his Instagram, if he posts any company advertisement, the company is giving 1 crore to 3 crores depending on advertisement. Just how we are doing forward message in WhatsApp, like that Virat Kohli just forward any message in Instagram of any one company, they are giving 1 crore to 3 crores of minimum. You just imagine how much of money is earning. Now we are giving 3 crores to the Virat Kohli, and relatively our business is that level increasing or not. That also we need to be monitor and observe. Next, we need to be understand about what kind of skills are having the employee, in what level we need to train to him, in what part of team he can better to be act, what best we can able to expect from the employee. That is also one of the important component. Next, acceptance of the facts. The computer is here to stay because nowadays the computer will be monitoring by all the aspects. We cannot able to blame. I don't know how many of you seen that uh, any shopping mall, if you go well reputed, if you are given 500 rupees, you have spent for 300 rupees and they will give you 200 rupees change. So in the bill also it will come. We received 500 rupees from the customer, expenditure 300, 200 rupees returned to the customer. The transaction also will be come on bill. So ultimately what will happen at the end of the day, whoever sitting in the counter, they need to submit bills with whatever the amount. You cannot able to say like computer mistake. If it is a mistake means then and there you need to inform with your superiors. If you are not informed means you are admit that the transaction has done successfully without any errors. Okay guys,